Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to the second episode of Principal Ki Paathshala. This is the platform created by the IDYM, that is Igniting Dream of Young Minds. Mr. Ravi, who is the creator of this particular organization, has given this platform to the principals to have the Principals Ki Paathshala all around. Till today, it is for India. Maybe he might be thinking for going outside India also. So today, 16th of May 2023, today the second episode of Principal Ki Paathshala. And today we have with us Mr. Nahid Raza Sahab, the school principal, motivator and columnist. Good evening, Assalamu alaikum, sir. I welcome you to this particular platform.
Very good evening. Walaikum assalam, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, to begin with this particular session, I would like to start first with tell me something about yourself, if you can.
Yeah, I'm Nahid Raza. I was born and brought up in Rudrapur, Uttarakhand. And I studied in Ki Paathshala, Janata College and Rudrapur Degree College. Thereafter, I went to PG College, Haldwani. After that, I studied in the same college, BA. Thereafter, I pursued my PG diploma in school leadership and management. This all I did during my teaching. And I did my B.Ed after marriage. I did my PG diploma in school leadership when I was the principal. I taught English for around 10 years. After teaching English for 10 years, I decided to move ahead and become principal of Indian Modern School, Bhimtal, Nainital. Right? As principal, it is my third assignment, sir. This is all. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. A beautiful stage of India, that is Uttarakhand you belong to, and specifically you are from Nainital, a beautiful city which I have almost and already visited there in beautiful way. Sir, you said that you have done your B.Ed after the marriage. So I just would like to ask here, did you face any kind of a problem by while completing the B.Ed? Since it is a kind of a married life, generally we call it as ek baar sansar shuru ho jata hai, so it becomes little difficult. So did you face any problem there in that?
I did not face any problem. I felt myself stronger. The day I resigned as PGT English of Shri Guru Nanak Public School, Rudrapur, second day my wife joined as PGT English.
Wow.
So it was very smooth sailing, sir.
That's really wonderful, because if you have your own better half joining the same school and in the same field, you have the better communication and better understanding there at home also. Because once you are there in the same profession, becomes easier for you to understand you as a male member, as a husband, and she as a wife. So I feel honored to have you, sir, on the ground here. So
You,
would like to just go ahead with this next one. What is your struggle? I would like to see your struggle to become a successful principal of Uttarakhand Nainital, rather Nainital Uttarakhand.
Yes. Sir, first struggle was my background as financially we were not sound. Father was a laborer mason. He worked very hard. Financially, we were not sound. And moreover, I had my 4 younger brothers and sisters. So I was very caring, especially towards my mother. Right? So on the one hand, I wanted to complete my education. Second hand, I wanted to help my mother and help my younger brothers and sisters as well. So financially, we were not sound, but I thought that if I maintain consistency and I work hard, because my father is very hardworking, my mother is very polite, that she was also very hardworking, right? So these were struggles, but struggle taught me many things, and my brothers, sisters, and my parents supported me a lot, and this struggle is my golden period, you can say, sir.
Great, great. That's the wonderful thing we can say. Okay, yes, till the time you don't have the support of your family, specifically mother and father, parents, and then very important part, you have your brothers and sisters also there with you, and their support also matters a lot. So that's the great, wonderful journey you had, sir. And salute to your parents that they have supported you till today, and then you have become so successful in your life. Because
Thank
I see you there on your Facebook. I see you there on the WhatsApp chatting happening. So you are a really popular person. And specifically when you are there as a motivator, you're there as a columnist. So motivation part, I have seen you, I have heard you many a times speaking, talking on the different occasions. So
you.
moving ahead, uh, see what happens, sir. We are there in the schools. I am working as a principal. You are also working as a principal. Generally, what happens after sixth standard, when the child comes to the sixth standard, so generally nowadays the puberty age starts. So, as a principal, to the girl child as a boy and as a boy to the boy child, how do you deal these kind of crucial stages of the children?
I
Generally,
sincerely,
G. Generally, we generally call it as the biology teacher or the science teacher. We have to appoint them. We have to give them some kind of. But how do you deal in your school, sir?
sir, it is very simple. If we establish communication with children, and principal has very good time, early in the morning he receives children, and specific time is of recess. That you observe children, because we can observe children the most when they play. Their
Yes.
eyes tell, their gesture tell, their body language tell. So it becomes very easy. And when I deliver my speech in the morning assemblies, I
Hmm.
generally do not scold children, do not scold anyone. I want to accord respect. First
Yes.
girls, then boys. If they're respected, if they have ownership of their discipline, sir, they will automatically be disciplined. Right? So children are not there only for education. They are with the
Hmm.
expectation of their parents. Hence, we have to respect their parents as well. I respect parents, teachers, students. So respect is the most essential component of my school. And girls respect boys, boys respect girls, junior respect seniors, senior respect girls. So the atmosphere is very congenial, very cordial, very respectable, very honorable, because respect is prevailing all around. So my sincere request, right, is always with teachers, please take children very seriously, note down their points. If they have any query, please note down and communicate. We respect children, we respect parents. If parents are, because children must know that principal has very good communication with parents, and not only communication, rapport with parents, and problem solving skills. Their problem solved, though they will not create problems, sir.
True. Correct. Very well said, sir. Uh, in this case, I would like to go ahead for grade ninth specifically. I have seen in my life, grade 8, we call it as the base of the grade 10. But what happens when the child comes to the ninth standard, automatically the harmonical changes, the bodily changes, it happens there in the boy child and the girl child. That particular time, it becomes little critical or difficult to handle such kind of ages. And it's natural changes it is happening there. Like the boy is getting attracted towards the girls and the girls are getting attracted towards the boys, even though we have a healthy relationship, even though the parents are also behind them and our teachers are also having a healthy relationship. But this particular time, during the break time, say, or after the school hours, sometimes it does happen. जैसे नजरों से नजरें मिलना, एक दूसरे मुलाकात करना, आगे बढ़ते जाती है. So sometimes it happens that the parents they do complain कि भाई that boy was teasing like this to my child. So how do you take this thing in your school, sir?
Sir, we introduce games, lectures. Children are allowed to play. Children have good communication with teachers. Specifically, girls have very good communication with teachers. We conduct a counseling session with girls, counseling session with boys, right? And children know that principal can drop into the classes anytime. So they are very
Anytime.
sensitive because they are supervised. If we are supervising, see what happens. Children are not very courageous. They are not brave, right? They are scared of principal. They are scared of teachers. So I don't want that they must be too much scared, but slightly they must be afraid of teachers, right? And since communication is the best tool to eradicate and to solve these problems, and we keep on working because we take their problems, we solve their problems. They are very respectable, and I generally talk with the boys a lot. I talk that what do you need, what are your requirements, right? So children are tilting if they're respecting me, if they're accepting school, if they're expecting the vision of the school, right? And they have purpose. We generally tell them purpose also, no, because everyone is coming here for purpose. School goals. What are school goals? I keep on telling to they cherish, they accept, they work on it. So time is very limited, right? It becomes very less time to be involved in these sort of activities. So this is what is going on in my school. Respected sir, you are not audible.
Sorry. Very well said, sir. That's wonderful, correct. Till the time you don't open yourself, the children, they don't come to you, talk to you about their problems. I have got the habit of keeping my doors open of my cabin. I generally don't keep it closed. I have already told each and everybody, right from staff to the students to the parents and my seniors also, okay, my doors are open. Anytime you are most welcome to talk to for anything. So this way, we principals become little closer to the students, and then students automatically go and tell the parents, yes, my principal is good. So that way, what happens? The rapport between the students and the principal becomes clear. That's very well said, sir. Thank you very much. Moving ahead, you were telling something about the problem solving, critical thinking, all these things, they come under the 21st century skills. So how do you carry on these kind of activities of 21st century skills with the students, with the teachers, in the school, in the classes, so that the CBSE norms get solved and the whole things are getting felicitated?
It is very simple, sir. We have to give ownership to students. Whatever problems are there, we are noting down. First, we ask their suggestions.
Correct.
Right? They keep
Yes.
pouring suggestions, and we accept, we respect all suggestions.
Correct.
If green board is to be used, furniture is to be redesigned, right? Electricity problem is there. How should we form line? How senior students are taken into confidence? That how can we improve discipline of the school? How can we use ground? How can we conduct sports day, annual function? When children are involved, they feel themselves honored, respected. They have ownership. So whatever is the problem, they discuss among themselves. Real education takes place no when peer learning takes place. So peer learning concept is introduced, right? And the ones
Yes.
who are not doing well, given to the ones who are doing well, because the ones who are doing well, they solve their problems, and the ones who are not doing well, they may not be doing academics, but they may be very good in sports, cultural activities, right? Public speaking. Everyone is very much skilled in what traits are there. So we respect them, and we facilitate our children to discover themselves, and proper time is given, space is given. In the same manner, teachers can drop into the office anytime. They are free to give suggestions, and the ones who give suggestions, they get more and more assignments. So they are solving problem at their own levels. So my leadership skill is about democratic leadership, decentralized leadership, and I'm not the principal, I'm senior teacher, and I give respect and I transfer authority, I transfer enthusiasm. If atmosphere is enthusiastic, every problem is sorted out in a very cordial and positive manner, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful, sir. Very well said. This way, if you have communication with the students, definitely you will be the best. I can call it as the principal, which you are seen there in that. That's great, sir. So, sir, in this case now, as you told that you belong to Nainital, Uttarakhand, which is beautiful place and scenic place. So, where your school is located exactly, and how do you utilize the natural environment, natural phenomena of the environment with the students and the teachers?
Sir, earlier I was with the Indian Modern School, Bhimtal. Now I have shifted myself to Tarai area of very close to Uttarakhand, right, sir?
Ji,
And
ji.
naturally, see, sir, I have read outliers, and my area is the farmers. Farming community is there, farming land is there. So I generally appreciate the hard work of parents first of all,
Correct.
right? And I
Ji,
feel very happy in the morning when I go to my school. I cherish the path I cover because trees are there, right? Cropland is there, right? Natural beauty is there, all around greenery is there, and I feel because my I'm living in Rudrapur, that is in the industrial town
okay.
of Tarai, right, sir?
Ji,
When I descend towards this farming area, I feel that I'm blessed that I got such good area, right? And my school in very much a farming area. Earlier it was farming area. Now we are developing students. In outlier says no, that in outlier it said that if farmers know growing paddy, they can do anything. So my respected parents are very cordial, right? Very respectable, right? They cooperate a lot, and the natural scene which is there, I sincerely appreciate it, and I learn from nature, right? And I try to connect my students to nature so that they could be very good human being, they could serve people better, right? This is also.
that's very well said. So great. The farmers are there, so they understand exactly the nature and how exactly nature's to be preserved. We can learn from the farmers itself. So yes, the farmers are the real heroes of for today's world. We can understand.
Indeed.
Yes. Like, sir, I also am having the school which is located there on a little hilltop where I've got the hills behind me, behind area, and the forest area is there. So, and then the surrounding is also as such where I get a beautiful, we call it as the fertile land. And so, what I do exactly along with my housekeeping staff, where I've got the farmer as a kind of a mali जिसको हम कहते हैं gardener. So he utilizes this particular land and the sand for bringing up some kind of a we can call it as leafy vegetables or tomatoes or whatever he can do it. So in this regard, in this case, what I generally do to the students, I have told, whenever you have your birthday celebrations of the birthday, instead of bringing the chocolates which are going to be give some problem to your teeth, bring a kind of a sapling, and then it is going to become your own responsibility to see that it is growing in a nice scale. So this way I am trying my children to bring about all these things since it is in the nature. So based on this, my question to you again, sir. So how do you utilize this kind of atmosphere? Is your school located in a lush green area where you can utilize this land for that, so that the students will start thinking something about the agriculture as
Yes. They do bring samples, and we plant them with the help of gardener. It is being done, sir.
well? Yes,
Yeah, it
yes.
is done.
Yes, that's great because generally we call it as the nowadays the CBSE has told the holistic development
Yes, sir.
360 degree. So based on that, the student should not be seated only in the class; he has to be outside the classroom. So do you allow the teachers to take the students out on the ground or any kind of a area to make the concept clear, whatever the teacher wants to teach in the class in the four walls?
Very much. We teachers are free. Teachers are authorized. Teachers are honor of their subjects. They lead children towards the plants, ground, right? The rhyme of the Sharmirina was taught. Right, clouds are floating. It is very much allowed. It is part, and children learn better. So it is
Yes.
allowed, sir.
Yes, like for example, we want to show something about the pollination. We want to show something about the leaves. We want to show something about exactly how do you grow the seeds, what is exactly.
Exactly.
So you might be having some activities there in the classes also. Okay, the children will have to go for the science activities like germination of the seeds. So what kind of activities do you have in your school wherein the children get accustomed with not only having the textbook knowledge, outside knowledge, also making the concept clear?
We conduct science exhibition on 28th of February,
February. Ji, sir.
right?
Ji, sir.
When yes, yes, and throughout the year, children prepare their projects. They keep on working on these small projects, and we display and children explain, right? So that time and again it is repeated in their brain. That's yes, they can do it. They understand biology concepts better, right, sir? In the same manner, we carry them to lab also, right? So idea is not only text, but they should experience themselves. They should experiment. They should demonstrate. And many a times I feel that they should fail also doing so, so that they can bring new thing again.
That's great. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving ahead, sir, I would like to just ask something about NEP. NEP, that is the new education policy, says about the 5334 funda. So like nursery, junior KG, senior KG, grade 1 and grade 2, and then 3, 4, 5, then 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is not getting accepted by few of the parents, those who are not aware of it. So like they have in their mind 10 plus 2. 10 plus 2 matlab first standard se 10 standard tak ho gaya, then 11 and 12. Now they are not considering the pre-primary section. So what is in your area of Uttarakhand exactly? How are you bringing about this kind of a awareness in the parents?
Sir, this concept is very good, because if you are able to learn things better up to UKG, right, you perform better in your study ahead, right? It is very much accepted, right? We are following it, and we, in a very simple manner, we are introducing, people are accepting, right, sir? And moreover, I tell them, class is not the thing. The material they accept, they observe, right? They create. It is main thing. So let child learn, right? I generally stress in the very beginning, linguistic skills, language should be developed, right? And a very slow manner. Children must know recognizing letters, the formation of letters, then formation of words, right? Their meaning, right? So moving ahead, then sentence formation, right? If you write clearly, you can do anything clearly. So first of all, we should stress on languages. Then we introduce mathematics, and the levels which has been introduced in NEP, they are very much acceptable, and the parents are understanding it, right? And we are communicating it time and again. So there is no protest or right. People are accepting in my area, sir.
Great, great. Because the way your leadership is coming there forward, and then your communication, and then your confidence level, and then giving them the confidence that yes, my school is going to do and many things for your child, not to worry for that. Definitely, the parents will have to accept your things. Now, in this regard, only sir, one more question. Like there are so many preschools, right, sir? So they have on preschool in the sense they have generally we used to call it as play group. दो ढाई साल का बच्चा हो गया तो भी उसको just school में डाल दो. So he has to just go and see exactly. Then that was nursery, then junior KG, then senior KG. So there were preschools. Now, what is their reaction after listening to the that is NEP, stating that by now there is going to be somebody who is going to command you, who is going to have some supervising you. So what is exactly in their mind, the preschool owners, the preschool teachers, and the principals?
Sir, it is very good for them, right? It is, their concept is validated, and the children are brought into this bracket. It is very good for them, right? Since most of the preschools have infrastructure, right? They have compliance. So there is no harm. They have already been doing. The ones who were not doing, problem is for them. Now they will be preparing their infrastructure, right, in accordance with NEP. So I don't feel that there is any harm. They will definitely be accepting it, sir.
So now, in this regard, what is happening? Some of the preschools, if they don't have the infrastructural facility, like they have only limited classrooms and they do not have space to build more classes. So what do they do in your areas? How do they
Sir,
go for? Because grade 1 and grade 2 also they have to go for.
right, sir. In my area, preschools were already running up to second class.
Okay.
In my area, preschools were running up to second class because generally you must have seen the most UKG 1 and 2nd, right? And we know the capacity of children, skills of children, right? So it is in their favor. It has been, as I said earlier, their concept is being validated. So they are accepting, they're even happy in my area because slightly it is prosperous area, no, sir? So things are being managed very well.
So wonderful. So I could see here exactly the area in the area which is there located in Uttarakhand of yours is really very much ahead of NEP. We could say that they have already accepted, and the parents are aware of all these things, and the preschools are already aware, and they are utilizing this particular concept very nicely. So really, I am really happy to see, because still in my area where I stay, they are not ready to accept all these things exactly. Ki bhai, why should we build the grade 1 and 2 with us? Why should we? Either we have to go for first and second, or somewhere we have to go for the tie-up, like senior KG. After passing out senior KG, we need to put it in one of the schools where we can get some kind of a admission completed there. So the parents are also happy that के हमने उनको senior KG के बाद में grade 1 का school अच्छा सा दे दिया, something like that. So awareness in NEP is happening in your area. I'm really very happy. Wonderful, sir. So in this regard, I just would like to ask the beautiful area, Uttarakhand. So do you have some kind of a visits happening of your classes for the pre-primary section, then primary section, and then secondary section as a part of a, we can call it as the tour or the, let's not call it as a picnic, as a visit to any kind of a places?
Sir, we generally go to fun park.
Ji.
In fun park, when we move ahead with the summer break, so mid-May or right, and mid-May we go to fun park like Moradabad or Bareilly, right, sir? Otherwise, we do not generally move out of the school, sir.
Right. Like for example, generally, so as a principal, I try to take my preschool children to the mall, to the railway station, to the post office. We call it as the community helpers are there. In their EVS books, they have got the community helpers. So we try to take them to the police station. We try to take them to the mall. We try to take them to the hospital. And then there is a horticulture area in my near my school. So biscuit factory. So all these things I try to take them. That is how exactly I wanted to know from your side. Do you conduct these kind of activities? Now, in this
we generally go to fun park only, and rest of the things take place in school, sir.
Right, sir, right, sir. In this regard, I would like to ask exactly nowadays what is happening. We call it as the Fit India movement. We call it as the Khelo India. All these things are coming. So in this regard, do you have any sports activities or the extracurricular activities happening in your school?
Plenty of activities are organized because my area is located in farming area. My school is located in farming. Their energy, I generally organize lot many games, sports, cricketing, right, volleyball, kabaddi. So these things are on and on and on, so that we can maintain proper discipline. And moreover, English speaking can be maintained when we organize co-curricular activities. Hence, co-curricular activities are very much in place. In the same manner, games and sports are always in the calendar of activities of school.
We generally say exactly the expressions of any of the students. Let us take from grade 1 to grade 10. The expressions of the students which are there inside his heart or the body comes out when the child comes on the ground. So extracurricular activities are really most important for any of the students of any of the ages. That is what we are trying to do. And you are also doing it so wonderful, I could say here. So definitely your area is there in the farming area. You've got lots of space to make these things available for the students. So definitely parents also will be happy. And then no need of going for any kind of a, we call it as admission process will be very fast in your area, might be. So you don't have to go for any kind of a advertisement on everything, right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Because it
Lot
is
many admission. I'm very happy this year. Lot many admissions were materialized, sir. Everyone is happy, sir. And
wonderful,
we
wonderful,
produce outstanding result as well, sir.
wonderful.
And
Congratulations.
sir, you will
Congratulations.
be pleased, Ishtiaq sir, you will be pleased to see the standard of English speaking in my school, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful, sir. Wonderful.
Many
That is what.
children, sorry, sir, sorry.
Continue, sir. Continue.
Sir, many children admitted in my school, they withdrew themselves because they were unable to speak that standard of English, right? Though we have proper processes for introducing English to the ones who are new students, because every moment no child you will see is speaking in any other language, because no people's expectations are very high, sir.
Yeah.
Right? If expectations are high, it is our duty to live up to those expectations. So day in and day out, vision of the school is cherished, accepted, right, propagated, and continued, sir.
Great, great. So I generally call it as the mouth to word publicity. So you don't have to do any kind of a publicity or any kind of advertisement in the in and around area, because the children are happy. When the children are happy, parents are happy. When the parents are happy, mouth to word publicity by my child is going to this school. So why don't you bring your child only to this school only instead of going somewhere else? That is what exactly we call it as the mouth to word publicity. Wonderful, sir. Your school definitely will flourish like anything in the future as well. So those are my good wishes to you, sir, you and your school, sir. Moving ahead, I would like to ask, as you told that you are a motivator, I would like to ask something about your involvement in the IDYM, Igniting Dream of Young Mind, which has been started by Mr. Ravi, and who is doing a fantastic job not only in India, outside India also, because I have seen him reaching to more than 51 countries. It's not a joke. I could see here. It's never happened there in any of the organization till the time I have seen. Maybe some of the organization they might be having few people from out of India, but I have seen Mr. Ravi reaching to 51 countries, more than 51. And then just now, 2 days back, 13 and 14, it was a grand celebration by him only happening as on the Mother's Day. So I could see that it is happening. So your involvement in an IDYM and some other organizations as well, because I've seen you speaking in other organizations also, sir.
Sir, first of all, I salute Ravi, sir, for his energy, mentoring, positive attitude, right? And his consistency I appreciate, sir.
Correct, sir.
And he, sir, always gives me opportunity time and again, right? And
Yes.
he's very, very sweet indeed, very good person, sir.
Yes.
Right? And
Yes.
his positive attitude is actually his positive attitude is spreading. He is spreading love and fragrance of his personality.
Yes.
So I salute and I appreciate his efforts, sir. And I am not motivated here. I am being motivated due to his activities. Right? I like him a lot. And
That's
Tyag sir, please note down and understand that he knows everyone individually.
yes.
As a group, he is not dealing. Individually, he knows that who has spoken, how much has he spoken, what was the length, right? And what did he speak? How long anyone is associated with this organization? So my sincere gratitude, love, respect, and everything I have, with that I salute him, sir.
Great, sir. Great. Great.
And I got
And
very much recognition.
And I could say here, sir, I'm very much pleased to see him or meet him personally. He
Okay.
was been to Pune for some program. So physically, I met him, very down to earth person, very happy. The way he came and hugged me, and he was getting a kind of a feeling, "Ke Ishtiaq, sir, I'm meeting you because I have seen you from last 3.5 years, only on virtually, but today I came to Pune. I wanted to meet many people there in Pune. So, Ishtiaq, sir, you came here." He came running and hugged me near about, I could say, sir, 2 minutes. He did not leave me. Full 2 minutes he did not leave me. He hugged me in such a way कि ऐसे जैसे वो कहते हैं ना कि दो भाई जो है बिछड़ गए हो कई सालों के बाद मिलते हो. So that way he hugged me and was so happy that really. And then he started talking something about his vision and mission. He wants how he wants to do it, and then how he wants to bring the people there in Pune, and what kind of a program he is going to conduct. So he has given the ultimatum from his side that 10th September he is going to come to Pune. Now, right now, he is visiting Mumbai, and then he is going to have a program there in Mumbai. And the 10th of September, he is going to come in Pune. 5th of September, we have the Teachers' Day. So, based on that, he's going to have an event, award ceremony, and an event, small event in Pune. So, he's deciding something about that. So, great salute to Ravi, sir, in this regard. Wonderful session, wonderful things. Sir, moving ahead, uh, I would like to ask, in your school, generally what happens, sir, everywhere when you see the problems of the teachers are there. Like sometimes they come with their family problems, sometimes they come with their peer problems, sometimes they come with their colleague problems, sometimes they come with their personal problems also. So these are the problems, or sometimes they come with their, you can call it as the workload problem also. So do you face any kind of a problem in your school also, and how do you deal with them? How do you solve them?
If teachers are coming to me, right?
Ji,
So I'm very happy they are coming to share it with me.
great.
I'm very welcoming. My office is very welcoming. The wall of the school are very welcoming, right? I at my objective of office is to solve problem of anyone, any teacher at one stroke, sir. There should not
Great,
be
sir.
second meeting.
Great,
This is
great,
what I feel.
great.
If I am able to solve, I solve then and there.
Wonderful.
If I fail to solve problem of any teacher, I refer to my management.
Wow.
And I do not take time, sir. On the same time, at the same time, I script the message and send it. If management is in their office, I call at the same time. In their
Great.
presence, sir. And what teachers say, I communicate in the same manner, same language, sir. Same sense.
G.
Neither minus nor plus.
G.
Right? Objective is, I again say, I'm not a principal, I'm a senior teacher.
Senior teacher. Correct.
I'm as good as they are. Their problems are my problem because
Correct.
they are in the field, in the classes, they are solving my problem. So they are empowered, they are authorized. And since they are authorized, they can drop into my office anytime, anytime. And door is never in the morning when I enter, and right, doors are never closed.
Correct.
Even drivers may drop in, even aunties can drop in, right? Anyone can come. Yes, if one person is there, second has to wait, that is there. That is the limitation only. Otherwise,
Yes.
most welcoming. It is my duty. My 70% of time is consuming solving problems of other. And
Wow.
at that too, at one stroke.
Wow, great, sir. Great, wonder, great, great. I remember the way you spoke about the management. I am remembering my own management stating, "Okay, sir, you put on your door the meeting time for the what do you call the principal is open to meet anybody whoever wants to meet at any particular time. There's no bondage for anything because the principal is the one who speaks to the parents, speaks to the people. Let me use the word people who solves their problem, who make them understand exactly what is going to happen in the school and what is happening in the school, both the ways. That is the past tense, what happened, the present tense, what is happening, and what is going to happen, the future tense. So everything we have to explain and stick to those words. Then only the parents will realize the importance of that school, and these are the things happening, sir. This way, yes, I like the way you said, sir. You are directly approaching the management. So now in this regard, again, now moving ahead, I would like to ask exactly the communication between you and your management and the bondage between you and your management. So how do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? Is there any you call it the positivity happening there, or आपको रुकना पड़ता है, something like that?
I am the owner, sir. Management has given me ownership. Take any
Wonderful, wonderful.
decision. Yes, take any decision. But many decisions are there. I do not take knowingly, deliberately. I refer, I ask their opinion,
जी,
right? So whatever I feel like talking, and I keep on ringing, right? So they
जी,
could also call me anytime. I am open for my school 24 hours. My
wonderful, great.
management 24 hours, right? And they never say no, sir. They never say for anything no. And what I feel, they do more than that, sir.
That's correct. That's correct.
I am very happy with my management, and they're very coordinated. Means they accept everything, and they have given me full rights, sir.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. So you are the one. That is why have written for yourself that you are the motivator. So you have motivated lot many people that way, and then according to that, people are having faith in you. People are having confidence in you, and you are moving ahead. And definitely, you will move ahead with great opportunities, with great success in your life. And सर लॉट मेनी थिंग्स आर देयर टू स्पीक टू यू. ऐसा लग रहा है कि यहाँ पे स्टॉप होना भी नहीं चाहिए. ऐसा लग रहा है कि आपके साथ बात करते जाऊं. सो बट द टाइम इज कांस्टेंट. आई पर्सनली फील कि अभी तो 45 मिनट्स के करीब करीब होता जा रहा है. सो थैंक यू वेरी मच सर. On this platform, I would like to ask you to give some message to the parents and the people, those who are listening to you, sir.
I feel that children should never be traumatized. They should be given ownership. Children should be respected. And parents' duty is not to teach. Parents' duty is to serve water, serve fruits when children are studying. What happened? And generally, parents only talk about academics. Why academics? Ask them co-curricular activities. How did you enjoy the day? Right? What have you learned new? Please teach us. And children should teach parents, right? Parents should not teach children. So when communication is very good, when we are serving them, when we are accepting them, no matter child is studying well, not studying, and automatically study well. So we should not stress. There's how many marks? Please respect them. When process is on, result will automatically come. When we are generally stressing a result, I fail to understand the reason why. So parents should accept their children as their sons, daughters, love them, right? Enjoy their time. They should play, right? Right? They should learn new things. They should learn 21st century things, as you state time and again, sir. So this is my message. Spread love. When everything fails, love only will work.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful, wonderful. Very nicely. Thank you for your message to the listeners, those who are listening today to you, sir. Definitely, it is going to go and it is already live. It's going on there. Then people are listening to us, both of us here. And on behalf of the IDYM organization from Mr. Ravi and his team, the technical team specifically, the child who is there as Dinul Asmi and her mother, Zeenat Munawara madam, both of them, they are working hard like anything for this organization. Salute from both of us to both of you specifically. And the way you people are handling this particular organization single-handedly. And Ravi sir, to definitely the way positivity he is spreading all around the world about this organization, and he is earning lot many certificates, not only certificate, lot many prizes from the government of India and outside government also. The governments are appreciating his work the way he is doing here. Like you said, sir, positivity is spreading throughout, and that is how exactly the people are coming close to him, and they all want to be. They don't see now. Right now, we are at 9:15 in India, but if you see in other countries, maybe sometimes it is afternoon, sometimes it is morning. So people outside India, they want to be the part of the speech. This is what exactly is happening there in IDYM. I could see here. Wonderful talking to Mr. Nahid Raza Saab, the principal, the motivator, and the columnist of Uttarakhand, lovely place of India. Thank you very much. And thank you very much, viewers. We'll meet in
Thank
the
you.
third episode of the same, that is Principal Ki Paathshala, on the next Sunday at on 21st of May 2023. Till that time, bye bye. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stay
Allah
safe,
Hafiz.
stay
Allah.
blessed.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you.